Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Marvel Featurette content. Today we are talking about the sneak peek that we just got. It's actually a little bit weird as they are actually referring the sneak peek as you would see the July sneak peek. So it's 29th July already. So it should be actually August sneak peek, but definitely July sneak peek. At least we got the sneak peek right now, and it seems really interesting. So I'm just gonna go and read it out for you guys. This is CM fragment of Marvel Future Fight. Summer is coming to Marvel Future Fight. Embrace the summer with all new look for our two heroes. So it's the sneak peek is gonna be revealing two new looks for the already existing heroes, and then maybe we can see something which is actually great. Although I can see something, some really interesting things here. Although I'm just gonna be playing that sneak peek right now, totally, and then we'll talk about some of the insight that I found on the sneak peek after seeing that. So let's go. Let's kick up the volume and let's start it. Oh boy, so it does look like some really familiar faces here, and I do really think that this was Cable, right? So we move on from here. So the first thing that I saw the insight is that you can see the cap of that, I don't know what, the lotion or something. It says Grey Malkin. So if you don't know Grey Malkin actually refers to a comic book character who is an X-Men, former X-Men as well. And I would actually probably like to go a little bit of little bit of a backstory about the Jonas. So the Grey Malkin, actually the whole name is the Jonas Grey Malkin. He was born in the pre-revolutionary America. Realized that, obviously he realized one day that he was actually gay. So one day he was actually meeting this boy in his family's barn, and then his father discovered him to be a gay. Then the father, who was a religious man who just believed that his son was an abomination and a spawn of the devil, he just beated Jonas Grey Malkin nearly to death. That was really brutal, and then sought to actually bury him alive in the nearby bush, so which was definitely horrible. Although this burial, when he tried to bury him, when he buried Jonas Grey Malkin, this burial actually triggered the Jonas Grey Malkin's mutant powers, allowing him to actually survive for almost like 200 years, around 200 years underground. Then Jonas actually was able to rise from the grave, you can say rise from the grave, which were actually located under the Xavier's Institute of X-Men, when it was actually blasted open by the last Sentinel attack that actually destroyed the whole school. So he was buried just under the Xavier Institute of X-Men, which was actually blasted open by the last Sentinel attack, and that is when actually Jonas Grey Malkin came out from the underground years. Obviously the powers he possesses are really crazy, although he was also later in the comics, and actually later in the series, he was actually recruited by the young X-Men as well. So that's another issue, so I'm not going to be talking about that. Although he does possess some really good powers, really impressive powers, which is actually, some of them is actually superhuman strengths. He has superhuman strengths. And then he has almost near invulnerability, which is actually he is really tough to beat. And he also has enhanced agility, which is part of the mutant's power, as well as he possesses immortality. I would not say like totally crazy immortality, like he cannot even die. He can, but he's almost unable to. He's like almost unable to kill him. Then the immortality actually definitely allowing him to survive without food and water, as he survived for the 200 years under the grave when his father buried him, right? And also he has night vision, actually allowing him to see totally really clearly under in the total darkness. So this is some of the backstory about the Jonas Grey Malkin. If you don't know about Jonas Grey Malkin, although you can go for the comic issues, there are a lot of comic issues that he was actually part of. All the Earth 616 as one of the popular ones, which actually you can see that it's a pretty good comic if you guys want to just go. And so we just let's just go. And the sneak peeks just gets better. This is definitely Mr. Cable. I mean, claps. I don't know, I have no idea what to say about this, because Cable is OP already for PvE. He is not as good as he used to be in World Wars Ultimate. Definitely he can still do stage 99, but definitely he needs boost for World Boss Ultimate. Although there are other characters, but he's amazing. And I have actually shown you the videos of Cable scoring 7 million ABX. Could this uniform be his tier 3? I'm not sure. I'm like totally, it's crazy, and it's actually getting better and better. So Cable is here, and he looks epic. He looks crazy. The summer event is going on. The July update is here, or the August update, whatever you call it, and this woman, this pretty woman right here is definitely Enchantress. So we are getting new uniforms for Cable and Enchantress. Definitely, I'm not sure about the Cable thing that much, how they're gonna be performing that, but Enchantress definitely is one of those characters who desperately need a rework, which is actually crazy. Ready to enjoy the beach. Our two heroes will be joining our agents soon. Stay tuned for more details. Now, talking about that, we are actually definitely getting Enchantress uniform and Cable uniform as well. Enchantress, if you guys don't know, he has been in the game. I think she was one of the first paywall characters to actually be dominant in every single game mode. She was the first character, I think, remember, who could charm, who could land an effect on world bosses, who actually made Thanos Ultimate clear so easy. Back in the days, if you remember what I'm talking about, guys, if you have been playing this game for years, she was one of the OP characters. She was the best in PvP. She was the best in I think not ABX. I think ABX was not even there. I'm not sure. She was the best in World Boss Ultimate. The best character to actually do Thanos, who made it super easier, along with Sharon Rogers. Although she was really good, and since then she has not gotten anything. Any change to the skills, any change to the debuffs, leadership, anything, or a uniform. So this could be a game changer for Enchantress, because when she was introduced to the game and she still can charm the bosses, she was the PvP queen. She was the only character that has this debuff lead back in the days, because nobody else had this debuff lead. And now this debuff lead, the importance of these debuff lead in actually mainly World Boss Ultimates, which is crazy. So it could mean that she might become OP. I still have my Enchantress as tier 1, so if she becomes really great, I might actually land a mega tier 2 on her, maybe. And we are getting monthly mega tier 2 every single month, so it should not be any problem for anybody right now in the game, and it could be the game changer for Enchantress. And I'm just so excited to see what way they can actually go for Enchantress to make her really viable and to make her really amazing in the game again. Now, talking about our guy Cable, now he has been crazy. Jesus Christ, my phone just lagged out. So yeah, he was here. So we got this Cable. He was the first character to score 10 million, right? He was the first character that could actually score 10 million in ABX. Now he got this uniform when the cap changed to 2 million. He was the first character to score 2 million. Then now they changed the cap again to from 3.5 million when the cap was 3.5 million to actually 7 million now. And with this uniform, with the current build, depending on your build, definitely he needs really good attack. He can score 7 million with that. These uniforms are pretty old, so I think most of the people already have gotten these uniforms. If you are not a new player, definitely I'm not talking about the new players. So yeah, if you just bought the uniform, or if you are just working on this uniform, stop working on this uniform, because he is gonna get a brand new uniform, which is gonna make him godly. He's already amazing. He's a ABX god, obviously right up there with Professor X, and Star-Lord is okay. I mean, I won't say that Star-Lord is bad. Star-Lord is good as well, but definitely Professor X is better. I find him better. Cable stands out there, and he can do it. None of those characters, although Cable needs really big better build to score 7 million. None of those characters among Star-Lord, Professor X or Cable, only Cable is the one that can score 7 million in ABX with a CTP of energy. So I can just imagine how deadly, how amazing, how incredible he is gonna be with the new uniform, because we know whenever he gets a uniform, he gets a super bump, which makes him like one of the best. He is still, I think, one of the best top DPS characters in the game, damage per second. So the new uniform can probably blow off the Marvel Future Fight. It is definitely possible. I have literally, to be honest, next to no hope for him for PvP. I'm not sure, and I don't even want him for PvP because he's one of the characters, every single character that comes to the game, every single uniform a character gets is a PvP uniform. Is an extra character for PvP. So Cable is one of those characters which I would like to stacking up with PvE skills. He already is amazing with this all defense down from the 4th skill 55%, and the 5th skill damage is insane with the plasma shower. Coupled with the uniform effects, and actually this is amazing, coupled with the uniform effects, you get 30% chain hit damage when you use the plasma shower skill, which is the 5th skill, which gives him crazy points and which stacks up with the 30% from the CTP of energy chain hit damage as well. So I'm not sure, I have no idea what to say. He is gonna be a god. I hope he definitely becomes a god, and this update is actually bringing some hype in. I'm not sure what exactly are they gonna bring in for the next sneak peeks, because this is just one. So we got 2 new uniforms in one sneak peek and 1 new character as Jonas Grey Malkin. So I'm so excited. So just let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about my thoughts and the comic appearances and the possibilities of what they can do to Cable and Enchantress in the game in the comment section. If you guys have any tips and tricks for me, if you have any idea of what comic issues they are exactly from, because I'm gonna cover up all the stuff that is going on in the Marvel Future Fight universe. So definitely keep in touch with me, and as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. See ya. This is gonna be a blast.